Hi, welcome. I said I would be back and make another video. I was going to make 2 more videos, and I haven't done them as you can tell, because I did one earlier today, and that was just sharing. That was just sharing with people. Rumors. I was just sharing rumors. So if you haven't checked out that video for today, check it out. Now, the reason I'm actually making this one, I was just in the process of having a Caesar salad. And, oh, by the way, I'm digging. My bad. Sorry about that. How do I put this? Okay, on this channel, there is prophecy, and there is real life experiences, as well as answers pertaining to disclosure. But I'm talking about the real thing. And moving forward, what events are going to take place on a global scale. Now, I've been making videos and I've been sharing as much as I possibly could, and as it goes, as the crow flies, went through a bad spell, couldn't make any videos at all. I was worried sick, so I would always check up on visions and knowledge that I clearly understood, that were a reality. You could see it, you could grasp it. Now, I've been talking in my videos, I've been talking about a system that was coming in our direction. I saw this in 2008. If by chance you don't know, go back and start viewing the videos, and it'll bring you right up to this point in time. Now, this particular video is extremely important. Extremely important. And the reason I'm saying this is because you could pour out your whole soul, and you know, you can go, okay, is this real? Is this woman loony? Is there facts? You know, do you have proof of this? For the last few years, I've been paying attention to a channel, and he was a small channel. And the reason I have is because I knew that he knew. And he didn't verbalize it. You know, he just went about showing us the skies and whatnot, and talking about meteors, and talking about asteroids. And then he moved on to talking about planets. And one of the planets, I believe it's NASA, is calling it Catalina. So it would be Catalina. Catalina. We know this planet as Nibiru. And when I saw this clearly, it was a group of planets, and they were all heading in our direction. I kind of freaked out, and the first thing I asked my guides were, because I was sitting on top of the world, and this was happening, and I was like, are you telling me Earth is going to be hit by another planet? No. Are you telling me the Earth is going to be hit by an asteroid or a comet? Not at the moment. No. I'm like, okay, as long as, you know, society is fine, and we're not looking at the moment at a what's that word in English? Catastrophic event. I thought I was able to relax a little bit. Right after I saw this, it was in the afternoon, I don't know, between 2 and 5, I guess. Throughout the day anyways, the sun was up, and I sometimes question that, because my home is way up north, and it doesn't really get dark. And so I don't remember exactly what time it was because the sun was still out. And for all I knew, it could have been at 10 o'clock at night. But I know that it wasn't because I was doing chores. I was doing laundry. And then all of a sudden, the next thing I knew, I was experiencing this. Watching these planets come in our direction. Now, I've been making videos about these. Another one was that there is a planet in the distance that has been sending Earth messages. And these messages are like Morse code. But we don't understand these messages. And what was conveyed to me is that they were trying to let us know that they were coming, but we are not responding because thus far, because we cannot exactly make out what this Morse code type of message really means. What is it? What's going on? And this has been on a hush hush. I mean, they blurted it out here and there, a little bit, and you kind of go, oh, I do. I'm like, did I hear that? I did hear that. At this point in time, I did mention in another video, I'm not sure if it was the same one or another one. This is why I'm saying, hey, look, check out these videos. You really need to check out these videos, and you need to share these videos. As I was eating my salad, I thought to myself, okay, I'm gonna check out Igor, and I want to see where things are at. And it's funny because every time I get this feeling, I follow it through, and so I do go to his channel and I do check. Now, this afternoon, shortly after I made a video, I'm going to say about 2 hours, I was fine. I was feeling great. All the energy in the world, and it was just great. And then all of a suddenly, my heart went off. And I just had this overwhelming feeling of anxiety. And I couldn't slow my heart down. And I started to feel it in my face. I started to feel it in my arm. In fact, I can still feel it in my arm. And it's like my veins are just like popping. And I'm going, what is this? Like, where did this come from? It was out of nowhere. And like I said, I still feel it. Trying to eat my salad, I'm only using my right hand, and I can't use a knife and a fork to cut the salad and the chicken down to size. Anyway, I thought, okay, I'm going to take a look. And then all of a sudden, he is, take a look at this. And it is so clear. Other people, and I have left messages here and there, and I've been sharing this information. After taking about a year and a half to come back, I don't remember exactly all the videos that I've made because I just want it out there. And I'm so happy that President Trump made sure that disclosure was going to happen. I had said that a planet was coming, and they were going to be, let's call it what it is, aliens. And now, the type of aliens that are coming, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna hold back a little bit. I'm gonna watch this whole next week as to what is going on. Really, at what stage is it at? And the reason I'm saying this is because I had seen a stalling of planets, and it was, I believe, in the video called Zoom, the very first video. And this is what moved me, because I felt the public needs to know about all this. And on YouTube, you're not exactly too sure what's legit, what's not legit, who's who, what's what, until you find credibility. Well, as I checked it out, he didn't have to point it out. I could see it. And it was a planet. Now, the reason, I'm going to backtrack a second, because people have been saying, what are these strange lights up in the sky? Why the blue lights? Why the red lights? Why two suns? Why the earthquakes, the floods, electrical storms? And there is this electricity that seems to be behind these clouds, natural or man-made, and people have no idea. They're seeing saucers up in the sky, and they're seeing so many worldwide. People are now wondering, asking, what is going on? Mexico has been quick on their toes, and they've been letting it out, and I'm saying good. Okay, and like I said, I will get to that. I don't want to, instill any type of panic into anybody. But talking about the planets that I saw that were stalled, has been stalled. They've been stalled over Scotland. And we have come so close to having meteors and asteroids hit the Earth, unbeknownst to the population. So when I looked this evening, I went over to Igor's site, and I'm actually going to put a link in the description box. So please go there, take a look yourself. It is so important because, and check out his videos. Definitely the past dozen. You need to do this. Seriously. Where it is right now. Now, I'm not saying this is Nibiru. I'm not saying it's Catalina. At this moment, I do not know. And the reason I do not know is because in one of his videos, you can see that red haze all around. And all around that planet and the red haze, you've got tons of other, he's calling them all meteors and asteroids, but some of them are moons attached to these planets. And I kept getting the understanding of 7. 7 was given to me again and again and again and again and again. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because the system has 7 planets, and then and we are looking at each planet having their own, not singular, plural moons. And of course there are asteroids and there are meteors, and this particular planet has a long tail and it's been dragging everything with it. Now, I thought to myself, okay, this is why I'm saying, hey, look, check out his past 12 videos, because you'll be able to see what it is that I'm talking about. And I just went, okay, God, holy Moses, it's definitely a hell of a lot closer, and I knew that the time was now. And the reason I'm saying this is because in my visions, I was shown certain, what we call landmarks. And so I look at these landmarks, and these landmarks pertain to time. So I'm going, okay, there are current events, and they work like dominoes. It's going to go off, it's going to go off, on. Now, when it gets to that point, they will let the world know via media. People will know. By the time you hear it from the media, I'm going to say, you took too long. So I'm going to be out here, and I have to do a lot of calling. I have to do a lot of contacts, because people really do need to know. It's just not enough that there is disclosure. You have to know about this disclosure and who and what is intended. Now, I put myself out on a limb here. I look like a raving lunatic. But what you will find is that there is proof in the pudding. You can go ahead and find it, and you know that I'm not full of crap. It is important, and the reason I am making these videos is because I care about mankind. I was given a gift. I promised that I would remember, and I promised at the right time I would start blowing that trumpet. Now, I'm very excited about this, obviously, because I just did not expect to see it move that quickly. I was looking at it going, oh my God, that's moving. I can see it moving. And it's close enough to Earth that you cannot say, is that a planet? Is it a planet? What is that? Is that a cloud? What is that? No, no, no. You can see it is. It is low enough that you can view this. So, like I said, this is super important. Super, super, super important. And I'm so glad for his site. I send him messages. We talk. He knows I'm Italian. He knows I have family there. So while he speaks of this, whether he's speaking Croatian or English, he throws in Italy. So this way I can keep myself informed. I can tell my family can tell others, and we keep this news going. So his site is called Against the Grain, and like I said, I'm going to leave a link pertaining to this particular video that I'm talking about, where you can see this planet crystal clear. I mean crystal clear. He's already shown a couple that were crystal clear, and this is why I said, hey, look, you gotta check out these videos, see it for yourself, and there will be a lot of questions. And I also know that the moment you do see it, you'll be back. And if you can't get anything there, please come back here, because I will have information ahead of time. I know it sounds crazy. I was born to channel. I was born very gifted. I remember everything explicitly. And throughout time, I've had physical confirmation given to me that I saw unfold and happen, where I went, okay. Now, there was something else I was going to say, and I'm really excited. Like I said, I put him on pause, and I did say something to him in Italian outside of thank you. I said Dio nostro, which means, oh, our God, and I did thank him. I gave him bravo, 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 and he knows, because he knows what and why I am looking at. Now, he too got a lot of rap, like, you're losing it, you're this, you're that, not interested. This guy went ahead and poured every penny into providing visual for all of us that want to know. And I get it, because I'm also one that has put my head out there, and people can say I'm nuts, I'm losing it, and I'm saying no. Please take this for real. It is so important. So you want the proof in the pudding, because we're not talking ships. We're not. I don't know if I made a video about a beautiful ship that came out of Falkland, British Columbia, and it was coming over, and I thought, oh, it's coming from the direction Falkland, and it's a hot spot for UFOs. Well, it was so beautiful. It was so close. If for whatever reason at that time, I never associated phone camera. phone camera, and it was so close. Like I said, you could literally see underneath this, and I mean, it was absolutely insane. It was that close. But I've had a lot of encounters, so much so that I know this is going to sound nuts, but yes, I've had a lot of one-to-one physical dealings with, I would say, about 8 different species of aliens, what we would call aliens, and I'm alien to them. And to my surprise, when I said, hey, I've spoken to others, the one that I called the Transformer, which ended up being Anunnaki, said to me, yes, we know this. So they're doing what we're doing on Earth. They're also passing the word around, because they too want to keep a balance. And a lot of people say Nibiru is not real. This whole other system is not real. It's all about the hype. I get it. I say it myself. Hype sells. It sells. But when you got that, and your eyes are looking at that, you're going, okay, there's no denying it. None. So before I go back and talk about a video I had already made, I'm going to say, look it, check this out. I wasn't on his site, I think, more than 5 minutes, and I just went, this is why. This is why I was prompt. This is why the anxiety. I didn't understand what the shift was. And my body, like a transmitter, it responds. And again, I'm going to reiterate the fact I haven't been able to slow my heart down. And just when I did finally relax and attempt at having something to eat, well then I checked Igor's site, and there it was. So please check it out. Check out the link below. Leave a message. Leave questions. Check out Against the Grain. Check out Igor's site. This particular posting, this particular link that I put in the description bar is one you want to see. Okay, so I'm going to say like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, not one of those, and I'll talk at you soon. I'm Diggin', and this has been The Vibe. Ciao, buddy. Ciao, ciao.